So what happened just a couple days ago is absolutely horrid. But what I learned from this bear attack and what transpired throughout and what these people could have done is even more startling. So I'm going to get into that in just a minute as I finish this video. But we've had a lot of bear attacks as of recent times, and I'm telling you guys and gals, you got to stay prepared. If you're going out in the woods, carry yourself some pepper spray, carry yourself a big stick, make noise. But this group of children, and I've covered a lot of bear attacks on this channel, what is absolutely insane to me is how this was 11 kids, okay? And a couple of adults. And this grizzly bear, a single bear, it wasn't a mother, it wasn't a sow protecting her cubs or being concerned for her cubs, no. This bear had the agency within it to attack a group of people, okay? And what happened next is just crazy. So I'll get into that in just a minute. But we've had a slew of bear attacks. All you got to do is Google it. And you'll find that just a couple days ago as well in Nevada, there was a black bear. And the way that these media outlets write these freaking articles, that's why you guys got to stay on this channel, okay? That's why you guys got to like this video and subscribe to this channel, because I tell it to you how it is. I'm the one doing the research here, okay? I'm not trying to present these animals as if they're not dangerous, like a lot of these big media people are. For example, this article that I read about this black bear attack, they were talking about how the black bear found a guy in his garage at 4:30 in the morning in Nevada, and it scratched his hand, right? Presenting the black bear as if it's just a house cat or something. And then the guy ran inside the house, and the bear chased him in the house, and it scratched him and his wife, is what this article says. This is a big outlet, okay? This is a big outlet that everyone's heard of. And that's the sort of lingo that they use. And of course, the people were medevaced or whatever to the frickin' hospital. Pretty bad injuries. And this article just says that the bear scratched him. Yeah, whatever. So this attack that took place in Canada, a bunch of children involved. It is just so crazy. I can't recall an attack like this other than that polar bear attack of those Boy Scout boys who had attacked a frickin' group of children and their administrator guy. Fortunately, that guy had a boomstick, but I don't think everyone made it out with their lives. But in this occurrence that just happened in Canada, these folks didn't have a boomstick, okay? They didn't have a hand cannon. This group of, I think they were the folks who are native to Canada. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. But they were the folks who were native to Canada, right? There's this private school up there. And they were out on some school trip. They just go hiking through some beautiful trails, this and that. And then they decide to take a break. They sit on a couple logs, pull out their backpacks, have some drinks and snacks. And that's where the woods beyond began to part. And a bear just comes barreling through the forestry. Imagine how horrid that would be. So these kids are sitting there eating their sandwiches, just laughing, having a good time. And all of a sudden, this hulking beast just comes barreling from the woods. And yeah, the teachers are in hysteria. Now, this was a grizzly, a massive one at that. Just imagine its hulking body, its long, sharp, yellow, bacteria-ridden claws, its big fangs, okay? A neck with the girth of like 7 bowling balls. I mean, you can't get your arms around this damn thing's neck. One of the kids in this group said to the news outlet that he felt this bear just whiz by him and its hair brushed against the little boy's body as the bear sprawled past him and attacked his friend. Grabbed his friend, just thrashed him around like it was a pit bull with a cat in its mouth. Just boom, 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 boom. Just absolutely insane. Now, what happened was the teachers started really going at it. Okay? There's this guy in particular who jumped on the damn bear. He starts pulling clasps of fur out of its body, just on top of this thing, as it is just lunging and swiping the kids and boom, 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 just attacking them relentlessly. It's like everyone in this group was injured at the least, okay? And this guy is on top of the bear. He can't get his arms around the damn thing's neck to try to choke hold it. Of course, that would be useless anyway. But he's just ripping clasp about it. And then that's when the bear attacks him. The bear reaches around its back like a T-Rex in Jurassic Park or something. And then it grabs the guy's arm, gets a hold of him, and then it just hurls him into the ground. Boom! And slams him into the ground. And that's when it starts ravaging his body. This teacher, this male, this guy who was being a hero, okay? And the other teachers are just frantic. I think there were 2 other teachers in the group, ladies. And they grab the spray, those big old cans of bear spray, and they just start engulfing the scene in this red haze, okay? Just the bear's on top of this guy. Just imagine the back of the bear to these women, right? And the guy's in front of him on the ground. And the bear is using its massive claws, just raking them into the guy's flesh. Just boom, 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 just tearing into his flesh and then grabbing him by the shoulder, picking him up, slamming him into the ground. The kids are just running in hysteria. Many of them are injured at this point. They're all treated for wounds, some more serious than others. Scratched, scathed, tackled, run over by a full-size, what I presume was a male Bruin grizzly bear. These things can get big, okay? Remember, their range is quite vast, like 400 pounds to like over 1,000. In some instances, all right? These things are crazy. But the spray was just all over the place at this point. Just a huge cloud of red gust. The kids are choking, gasping, puking, gagging. Have you ever had pepper spray in your face? It's like, it's just the tears. You can't see. And that's how this bear felt as well. Okay, the bear is trying to ravage this man, just pulverizing his body. And the cloud of spray is just getting thicker and thicker as it works into this guy. Okay, the ladies are just spraying it with a spray. And just this splashing all over the damn thing. You can't even see. Okay, it's so red and thick. And this guy, the bear's on top of him. He's just trying to protect himself. You know, he's just trying to pummel it or whatever, protect himself, trying to gouge its eyes. He can't. All right, the bear just holds down his arm and then swats him across the face. Boom, boom, boom. Just massive gashes and cuts across this guy's face and chest. Big old tooth marks in his shoulder, okay? Yeah. An absolutely heinous attack. So the kids are choking, screaming, throwing up all over the place. Shouts and cries and whines of terror. It was absolute hell. One of the ladies pulls out those little devices that the DNR will give you if you go into the office sometimes. They're like these boom devices. You pull on it, it's like a firework. And it blasts this ball up in the air. And then it blows up. Okay? And it sounds like a firework. Like, do you ever hear those fireworks where you can almost feel them in your chest? They go up in the air. Boom. But they just blow up. And you can just feel it in your chest. They give these things out to deter bears. If you hear one or see one that's acting unusual towards you, that's coming after you, you could maybe shoot these up in the air and scare it, because the bear feels it in its chest, you know? And it knows it's probably a gunshot or something or another, so they tend to be relatively effective. And apparently, and thank the creator, it was effective. In this situation, this guy was getting absolutely ravaged. The bear was cutting into him left, front, and center, slice and dicing his body. Spray everywhere. The bear can't even see at this point. The bear's blinded by the spray. Just beating the hell out of this guy. Boom, boom, boom. The kids are running amok. The women are scathed and scared and in horror. And she shoots that thing up in the air. And boom! The bear gets startled. It looks around. It can't see because it's still blind. It tries to look around. It goes back to the guy. And it starts pulverizing him again. Boom, boom. And then another lady shoots one up in the air. I'd be half tempted to shoot the bear with one of those things. I mean, she probably didn't want to because it was on top of this guy. But imagine, like, shooting it at the bear. Boom. Boom. You know? I wonder how effective that would be. But then the other lady shot their last one up in the air. And boom. Boom. And the bear feels it in the chest again. Then it backs off. And it looks. It rubs its face. Because its face is so just messed up with the pepper spray. It looks. And then it dives into the woods and vanishes like a phantom in the day. Okay? The group is desolate, scared, suffering, in horror. Cops show up. DNR are all over the frickin' place trying to find the bear. It's nowhere to be seen. They couldn't find it. It ravaged so many people on this day. Rushed to the hospital. The kids tell their stories. The man is just in critical condition. Blood gushing all over his face. He can't even see. It's just insane. The women are scarred for life. And so are the children. I mean, imagine what this does to your psyche, you know? Like, you're out on a freaking field trip, okay? But really, what are you supposed to do? We can't all just live in fear. You gotta get out and enjoy, you know? I mean, I live in Michigan. There's black bears all over the frickin' place. And I know they're not as dangerous as grizzlies, but you guys have seen my channel, right? You've seen some of my videos? These black bears still have them long, nasty claws, and they're stronger than any man. Okay? They'll pulverize any man if they want to. And black bears, they tend to eat you when you're still alive. Okay? They're all over the place. So it's not just grizzlies that you're to be afraid of. Or that you're to respect. No, respect the black bears as well. But you gotta get out. You know, I go hiking all the time in the fall. You gotta watch out for the damn ticks. But bring the pepper spray. Bring a means of defense. I mean, you guys know I like my hand cannon. I bring my hand cannon with me. I don't want to shoot a bear. Okay? I'll do what I gotta do. I'll use the pepper spray first. But I'm just saying, you gotta be careful. I don't know if these folks could have made more noise. Maybe they could have had, I don't know, a better lookout. But I mean, nobody died. This guy was a hero, okay? This guy jumped on top of this damn thing. I don't know what happened. Some people are saying that animals are acting erratic in modern times. Some people are saying they're not liking the frequencies in the air. They're not liking the crap in the sky. They don't like the Bitcoin facilities or whatever, all the hums that they make, the crypto crap. You know, I don't know. They're saying that we're intruding on these animals or something's going on where they're acting erratic. I mean, this has got to be the first grizzly attack that I've heard of when it attacks a group in a long time. I mean, yeah, there was the Wrestling Boys, but there were like 2 or 3 of them. But this is like a group of people, okay? Most attacks happen when it's just 1 or 2. Even less often when it's 2, okay? Most of them are like against an individual. Well, you're telling me this is against a group. I mean, I'm guessing the Grizzly could perceive that most of them were children. Let me know your thoughts. Could they have been more prepared? I don't know. That's what concerns me, is there's something going on. There's something in the air, and it's making these animals run amok. What can be done to stop it? Just be prepared. Like this video, I'll be updating you guys more with more chilling tales, and I'll be telling more real bear attacks, and I'll be telling more horror stories and all that. So subscribe to this page and like this video. Become a patron if you want to support the chilling tales, and I'll see you all tomorrow.